Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your general tarot card reading for the second week of June. So, Sagittarius, we have a very interesting energy here. Let me just start from two things. We have two of nines over here, which they're representing end of the cycle. We have a three of coins representing that this week going to have something to do with your job, finances, everyday things. As an overall energy of this month, we have the Queen of Cups, and then you are represented by Hierophant, which below we have a Devil. So let me explain what it means for you for this week. So, what do we have here? We have a Queen of Cups and we have a Nine of Pentacles, and I just wanted to put the clarifier on the top of Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups, it's queens in general, they're indicating things that are not over yet. Things are being driven towards the completion, towards fruition, but there's still time and efforts that need to be put into this endeavor. And because there's a Queen of Cups, she's representing emotion, so emotional investment into something. As you can see, the Queen of Cups is offering something to someone, something that is very precious to her, and actually she's by giving this emotion, the sign, she's doing far more than one would think she does, because she's kind of wanting to show her, in a way, her vulnerability. And the Knight of Pentacles that we have here, if you're going to look, and in this particular depiction, the lady over here, her face is kind of, there's a shadow on her. What that's going to be? That's going to be my left side of her face. So left side is to do with the heart. So that may be indication of you that you are not quite maybe honest with yourself and others, how you feel and how the things that really are, how much effort certain things that are costing you. And you might be showing on a brave face and showing everything is okay when it's not. So it's almost like you putting on a front and something isn't quite right, something that is bothering you, something might be on your mind, there might be some kind of worry. I don't know, is it a financial worry, but you might be feeling overwhelmed. This is not overwhelmed, it's like you're wearing this kind of persona, and you're trying to show people one thing, where when you go home and you're with your oneself, you feel quite different. So that's the theme of the week. In terms of you being portrayed as a Hierophant, and the Hierophant over here is representing a organization, group. There might be a company, there might be a school, some kind of body of any kind of sort. And once again, you're wearing this kind of, you're representing a group and people that might be following you. But you are not allowed to show your weakness. You're not allowed to see for who you really are. That's what I'm getting here. And you might be questioning why you're putting so much hard work into maybe this organization, or maybe that is to do with your work environment, maybe with your own business. Because this is bringing you the results, but maybe those results are not actually. You might be. This week might show you that certain things are more important than other things. So you might either would have to prioritize, or you would have to juggle things, or simply you might start toying with idea about changing the direction altogether. This is a general reading, so I cannot say for sure, but there is something that's going to prompt you to thinking a little bit differently, and maybe aligning yourself with new possibilities, or you might be thinking about starting something new or trying something new. So that really depends. Below that Hierophant, we have a Devil. And if you're going to think about it, that is apparently this Hierophant is representing the head of the church, and below you have a devil. So whatever might be happening in this group, there may be some kind of, or this organization, this would tell me that there's some kind of things that are taking place that shouldn't be. It's almost because either people, they have been too long, or they were going unchecked. Some kind of abuse or abuses that are taking place. And I'm not sure either you are covering it, or you're putting the brace face on it, or you... I just heard the whitewash, but I'm not sure if that's you who's involved in it, or because that is, or maybe you're hiding something, your own weaknesses, your own addictions, your own problems, your own demons, and maybe that's why the lady over here, as you can see this face, I don't know how well you can see that face. It's kind of her left hand side, on the left hand side, her face is just, it's darker. It looks like she's hiding something. So maybe that's why. Maybe you're putting this mask on. I don't know if that's you or that's the organization. Like I said, it's a general read. You're covering something. There's something can be undone, but it's, in theory, it's easy, but it would need some kind of strength and willpower to do it. So maybe that's why you're going to toying with idea of introducing something new, or new ways, or hard to tell, but it's almost like you think you're putting all this hard work, and some kind of changes might be on horizon. So changes, they might be either forced upon you, or you're going to consider them first because you're going to see them coming. And over here you have King of Swords, and you have the 9 of Wands. And once again, I just want to show you this Hierophant. So it's almost like this card is representing you. And then you have that King of Swords, and I put the clarifier on the top of it, which is 9 of wants. It's almost like you fearing somebody looking into it. I don't know, are you going to be, if certain things going to be reviewed, or there's someone who's going to review something, or somebody has to assess something. I'm hearing assessment, and you're kind of fearing this. You're unsure. You know that you haven't covered all your bases. And then you're putting kind of on a brave face. So it's very interesting reading. It's almost like, you know, something is off. You're putting on this kind of brave face on, or everything is fine, nothing to see here. And then you know that certain things would have to change, and there's some kind of abuse is taking place, or something is a little bit rotten here. And you're afraid of being either found out, or this being reviewed or looked into. And then you kind of know that possibly there's some kind of change going to be needed. Something has to be adjusted, something has to give. So where's the additional commentary over here? Whatever you feel is going to happen, follow that gut feeling, because your gut feeling is serving you right and advising you right. So whatever way out you're thinking out it, or whatever solution you're thinking out it, go with your gut feeling, because gut feeling is advising you well. What an interesting reading. I'm actually intrigued. If somebody out there, some of you, this reading going to resonate with you, please share in the comments what this is all about. I'm intrigued. I'm truly intrigued. So if you liked it, give it a like. Please do comment. I'm truly intrigued. Share. I would like to say massive thank you for tuning in, and much love to all of you out there. And yeah, see you soon.